Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Look at there. We're down to the bottom. You left a comment last episode, and you were absolutely right. The angle of this staircase that I was putting in here is opposite. It was not the right angle as this. It was a little less steep. So I went ahead, and I took, well, let me show you. I took a plank. I've got return on because I've been working on this for a little while since I got home from work. It's my Thursday, so it's a shorter day to record, but I thought I better get the stairs in before I bring you guys in. Otherwise, it's just, it's just too much. So if you come up here and you go like this, you can count how many times it takes. 1, 2, 3. There's my angle. So I went down here and did the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got my angle perfectly done, and it's fantastico. It's beautiful. Now what I'm doing is we had a little bit of plankage coming out on each side beyond the first board. Let me get let me see if I can get an empty hand. Ah, there we go, the sickle. You can see right here. I don't think I have any showing anymore. This is two plank widths right here. It's 2 planks. So what I did was I just came along here and I hit return, and if you hit return, you see it just pulls it right in, and you can beef those up a little bit. One of my biggest things about the game is that the planks, you can't broaden or widen them. You can't do that. You can make them, wider this way, and longer, but you can't make the edge of it get any wider. So your stairs just don't look like they have enough support. So what I'm doing is I'm going back along here, and I'm adding a little bit of beef to it here, so that they look a little bit better, like there's like it can hold up. You know what I'm saying? Bam, just like that. And it just grabs right hold of it. Boop, like so. And like so. And now we've got a wider plank on the end to hold up our stairs. Now, really, what we should do, too, is go like down here. And we should actually beef these up a little bit, too, the steps. I think I might do that because they look a little flimsy. I mean, I don't know if I'd feel too comfortable walking on stairs that are that narrow. Oop. I know, we're working on stairs again. I'm sorry. But I'm kind of excited about the fact that I've got this going like this. And let me shrink this down. Like that, right there. And if I do that, it's going to make them look a bit better. Bouncy bounce. Just like that. Oh, I'm out. Dang it, Jim, I'm out of planks. I'm not gonna figure out how I'm just gonna get a bunch, just a whole bunch, because it's so great to do that. I mean, that's one thing that's missing, and it's never occurred to me to go ahead and just do that. Is it kind of a waste? I suppose, but in the end, we have thicker stairs. Oh, what have I done? Everything's off a little bit. So these stairs are not quite right. So I got to come back and I got to measure these out. Oh, what did I do that for? Well, we'll get used out of the crowbar. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing really great. You know what the best thing about Thursday is? Is Friday's right after it. Oh, man, I tell you, I love the fact that Friday's right after Thursday. Oh, man. I tell you what. I'm getting quite a workout. This is a very time-consuming task to put stairs in. It really is a time-consuming thing because it's a lot of, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and so on and so forth like that. It's a lot of that going on. I didn't double these up yet, did I? But I did. Did I do all of these? I did. I made it right through here, huh? And then we stopped. There. That's where I went wrong. So if I come over here, nope. No. There we go. There we go. No. Nope. Out. There we go. Like that. And then a little bit longer. And that should be that right there. Bouncy bounce. Okay, now let's see this one here. Okay, this one, you can see they're all just a little bit, just ignore it. It's not important. The important thing is that they're in and they look beautiful. And they're done. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, it went. Okay, it went the right way. Oh, you know what? I think that actually fixes our walk up, too. It's a little less steppy. Maybe not. It still feels like I'm taking steps, though. I know it seems jumpy, but to me, if I have these stairs any closer, if we go half, let me return turned off. If we went half in between here, it's just too many stairs. It's going to look, I think it's going to look silly like that, you know, almost like an open shutter. It's just going to be too many steps. So here we've got a little bounce, but you know, I'm taking steps. I'm walking up steps, and I think it works out really well. You guys seem to like the stairs, so that's great. So we come down here, we got a little balcony right here, a little platform right here, and bam, we're down at the bottom. We're down at the bottom right here. Now, my question for you is, I was thinking we could do a mixture of stone and wood down here. Instead of just doing another one of these wood platforms that goes out, we could do a stone wood combo, maybe a stone base with some nice wood posts going along the sides and some rails, and break it up a little bit and have some fun with a different material mixed in with the number 70 woods that we're using here right now. I think that might be kind of cool. So I want to run that by you. We're not going to work on this part down here today. What I want to do today, wood beams. No, we don't want wood beams. We want the logs. And we're going to need a bunch of those guys. Just a whole bunch of those guys. Yeah. It just stops me a little bit. You know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm willing to live with that because it looks better. 70. Let's crank them out. Oh yeah, that's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's get 40. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Next thing we have to do is finish this job right here. We've got to get this going. Where am I going to be able to find? Oh, upstairs. We can measure this out upstairs and get man that matches perfectly. I'm kind of hoping we can get maybe one of the pylons done today too. Oh wow, that's even bigger than that. Look at that. Bam. All right, beautiful. Oh, I did not mean to jump. I just wanted to see if it was too far, and I went right off the edge. Apples. There we go, beautiful. All right, perfect. All right, so we're kind of doing a little bit over the edge here, so I'm going to kind of go like so. And I guess what I could do is I could measure, well, if I hit return, it's going to grab down there. I see. I see how this is. Okay, let's stretch this all the way out. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And I wanted it to grab here. And over here, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so control. There we go. We hit control. Now we got it. Now we have the wonderful weight of sliding it over. Enjoy the beautiful island off in the distance and the little pointy one as well. And for some reason, the water just stops right there. The world is flat. What do you know about that, huh? What do you know about that? And let's try to get equal distance on the outside of this edge and the outside of this edge as best we can. I'm going to kind of just eyeball a little bit here. I think that's going to be good. What's going to be key is to see where this comes down next to that staircase down below us there. So let's go ahead and snap one in because we can get them back now because we got the beautiful crowbar. Let's go down here and hit control. And we've got return on, so they should just grab right hold of here. Snap into place like so. Okay, that's going to work out just great. Perfect. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we've got that one installed. Now let's do this one. Control. And now we're going to go over this way. This is going to keep us even Steven all the way through here. And then we can decide what we're going to do. I'm not going to extend the upper patio out over the top of this. I don't want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is end the patio where it is, and then we're going to have just a rail over here that's going to keep us from falling off. And we're almost there, guys. Almost there. I know, it's exciting, isn't it? Yeah. You guys ever watch snails crawl? It's amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, that looks like we probably should come a little bit more this way. Let me turn my light on so you guys can see better. There we go. You missed the rainstorm. It was a nasty day just a second ago, just a little while ago. And now it's not anymore. We're going to come back a little bit. Control. There we go. Beautiful. And now we're going to come down this way. We've got our return on, so we don't have to even think about that. And can we get underneath here? We most certainly can. There we go. Bam. earth to wood contact. It's not a good idea, but we're throwing caution to the wind here. We're throwing caution to the wind. Return. And now we're going to come over here, and we're going to kind of figure this one out right here. And I feel like control, let's see, how far are we there? We're out a little ways that way. We're out a little ways that way, and we are going to shrink you down. Page down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the lightning speed with which these things move. Yeah, I tell you what, if you love to build, and I've said it before, and if you're new to the game, get used to the keys, and you are going to enjoy yourself because you can do so many great things with this game when it comes to building. I'm wondering if I'm way deep down in the ground or even at the ground yet. Doesn't really matter. And we've got that on control already, so now all we have to do is go to the right. And we can just slide this one over here. So we're going to get our rails put in today, and I'm going to try to come up with, well, I don't know. We'll see. I've got to come up with some kind of railing for the stairs. These guys are not exactly going to be set up to be railings for the stairs. Maybe I can come up with something that's going to work. I'm sure I can. Looks like the sun's going to go down here in just a little bit as well. And like there. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. All right, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's do another one right about here. I think what I should do is hit return, control, so we're lined up there, and we're going to bring that guy over this way, like so. And that's going to keep us lined up, so if I want to do any kind of decorative work between these two beams, I'm going to be able to do that. And it's going to line up, and it's going to look good. So always look for something you can attach to, especially if you're trying to get some form of symmetry going on, and get that going like that. Okay, so now that we stand over here, I got to change my arrow key. So now I'm using the left arrow key. It depends on which way you're facing for the arrow keys. And I think what we could do now is go page down and see just where we're at. We'll get it lined up, and we will pop it right on in, and it should be good to go. Looks like we need to come this way a little bit more, and down a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we can come back a little bit more even. There we go. I wonder how that lines up with that one over there. Looks pretty good to me. We're going to go with it. You know, one way or the other, we got to pick one or the other. So we're going to pick this one to be the one that we want as our guide. I'm going to drill it right on into the ground, and then we're going to go up and take a sleep. Perfect. Bingo. Control. Number 1, crowbar in hand. Ooh. It's nice and bright out here, though, huh? Even with the light off on my helmet, it stays pretty darn bright out here. It's nice. Oh, look at that. Just let anybody walk in while I'm out here working. All right, sip my coffee real quick. I interviewed the fire staff officer of the forest. One of the forests that's nearby where I live. And, man, they are gearing up for wildfire season. They are gearing up for it for sure. Well, you know what? We could do one over here, too. No, we need to get our beams out. Okay, and return is on. No, it's not. Now it is. Control. Do I have to show you all this? Anyways, I'll quick tell you, they're like super prepared for wildfire season this year. They've already got things ordered. The hotshot crews are getting ready to go on. Middle of March. It's now the first week of March is when we're recording this right now, and so they are prepared for what could be a very bad wildfire season. The uptick to us not having a very good winter and it being very dry is the public tends to be a little bit more aware of the fact that it is so dry, because it's just everybody's talking about it, so they seem to be a little more alert to it. Now there's still things happening that, you know, we've had several wildfires over the past few days that people just are not paying attention to what they're doing. And, we got people like out with a welder or a grinder working on like some cattle fencing or something like that. And all of a sudden, they're sitting there grinding, spark comes up, and bam, we got ourselves a fire going. So, people have to think about what they're doing. Okay, so what I'm seeing now is that we're not going to have any rail over to here. But we will have rail across there and across there. What do I do about that? I could beef that rock up a little bit more to where it's not going to look so bad. I could do that as well. But anyways, that was the topic of my show today. A little TV show that I do, a little radio show. And yeah, so it's got me concerned. I live in the forest. My house is surrounded by a forest. I'm kind of living in the middle of it. Fortunately, what they've done at my house is they've done a lot of thinning operations, burnout operations, brush crushing stuff, and things like that, where they're just getting everything ready. How about that for the height of the rail? How's that look? Let me see. If I stand here, that seems a little high. One of you mentioned that sometimes my rails are just a little too high. I try to get them about waist high, what I would think waist high would be, but I've got no way of looking at myself, I'm going to go with that right there. I'm going to go with that right there. So everybody's got their fingers crossed this year, because the other thing about it is, we actually had a fire burning the other day where it was burning the grasses underneath the snow. That's crazy. I've never even heard of that before, but it was happening. So the other thing that the public in Arizona needs to think about is the fact that we have we get these little storms. Like we've got one coming through this weekend that's going to drop some rain on us. Now that's great news. It's fantastic news, but it also gives people a false sense of security that, oh, it rained. Huh, okay, we don't have to be nearly as careful with stuff as they think we have to, and that's where things go wrong. That's not even in the ground down there, so I'm going to have to make I'm hoping I can get up underneath there from down here. Beautiful, I can. Awesome. That's in the ground. This one is also... Yeah, that's in the ground. This one here is not in the ground. No need to worry. We're going to build pylons up underneath these, and the pylons will kind of hide some of the excess wood that's going in. We've got to finish those as well and put pylons around these guys too. So let's turn return off. And again, we're going to go return, control. We're going to slide this guy over this way. Oh, excuse me. So there's that, but yeah, like I said, the hotshot crews are coming out early this year. Helicopters will be ordered. The slurry planes, the slurry bombers, they're always nearby. Doesn't take them long to get to where they need to be because they're DC-10s now, and they're these. Oh my God, they're just massive. I don't know if you guys have ever seen wildfire footage of the DC-10s flying, but oh my God, it's unbelievable. That is just an amazing thing to see. This full-size plane flying through the sky, diving down over the top of a wildfire, and then opening these bomb bay doors, and the amount of slurry that comes out of them, that red stuff that they drop on wildfires, it's unbelievable, the amount of stuff that comes over. It's outrageous. Just outrageous. And the other thing to think about, if you live in an area that's wildfire prone and you've got a drone, if there's a wildfire going on, you cannot fly your drone into that area. We had this happen a few times last year where they had these DC-10s or helicopters going in to drop water buckets or slurry on a wildfire, and somebody was flying their drone over the fire taking pictures and stuff, and they had to call them off. Well, now they've been called off. They've got the material that's needed. There's firefighters on the ground, and now there's no slurry going down. And that is so dangerous. So anyways, a couple of things right there for you. Well, I'm seeing a couple of issues here right now. For rails here, we're good to go. I'm okay with this level right here to put rails on. But what I'm seeing is it would be nice if I could do a rail like I could do a rail to here, pretty easily. But here, I do not have... I guess I could double up the post, right? I mean, there's nothing saying I can't have more than one post right here, right? Oh, control. So I could do one right here, and that would get me what I needed to do that. Let's go page up. Let's try to figure out. I know I'm going to be eyeballing this, but you know, whatever. It is what as they say. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sayings, they're funny. Yeah, sure, that looks good to me. What this is going to do is it's going to kind of mess me up, I think, a little bit. Although, here we go. I could do this right here. Right there. Now let's turn return off, and what I can come over here and do is I can set... That's going to go right through there. Don't go through. Sit on top of the plank. Maybe I can get it to kind of do that, huh, for me? And what if I hit return? Okay, so it's a little too long. Oh no, you know what? I bet it's looking at return. Well, that's not going to help me because that's going to be a different height. I guess what I could do though is that. And then I can come back here. This is the hard way to do it, I imagine. I could do that, hit return, and that's going to grab that and put it right there. And then I come back with the crowbar. Pull that guy out of there. Well, now I don't have my one that I measured. Oh, man, oh, man. I tell you what, let me go ahead and get all of these kind of ironed out in terms of the height, and then we'll put the rails on, and we should be good to go. We should be really good to go. Maybe we won't put rails on the edge of this. I mean, we really should, though. We really should have some kind of rail system along the staircases, don't you think? Just for safety's sake. I mean, it's going to be off a little bit, though, off the edge here. Although I could bring some kind of a post in from this and then start the rail up. I could do that. We don't really need a rail on this side, and I don't think I will put a rail on the wall side. But we could use one here, and we could use one down this way and down this way, and from there to the bottom of the stairs, we're going to have to wait until we figure out what we're going to do down at the bottom there. But we could get these rails put in, and then maybe a little bit of a little light source right here or something on the wall. So give me a second. I'll be right back, and we're going to wrap this up today. I want to have these done. So we could say, you know what, we finished the stairs, they look great, and then I could do the pylons and stuff like that on my own. That's really not a very big deal, but I'll be right back. We're back. I know. Just like that, huh? Isn't that wonderful? Ah, yes, so wonderful. Control. Get in there. Let's push it back. That feels good to me. Maybe up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Boom, just like that. Control. Come hither. Control. Up. In. There we go, just a little ways. Snap. Control. Let's do the other side. Well, how about I get this lined up right away the first time? Then I don't have to do that. I should probably come in this way a little bit, huh? Oh, I didn't even think about that on the other side. We might have an issue, Houston. Let's see here. Let's do that. Let's go page down a little bit. Slide it in. Boom. Control. How's this one look over here? Oh, this one's okay. This one's good. All right. Phew. Good. Return. Oh, return. Okay, control. I'm sorry. That was my bad. And we're going to shrink this down. Oh, that's right. When you're in control, it does that weird thing like that. Control. I just want to make sure it's not poking out the back of this right here. And it is not. Okay, beautiful. So we should be good to go on this side as well. There we go, like that. So we've got our rails here on both sides. And I think what I'm going to do here, instead of putting a pole there, I'm going to just utilize the fact that we have this marvelous stone surface, and we're just going to go from here straight into it. And, yeah, we just embedded it right into... Oh, boy. Here comes the weather. Oh, my gosh. Light. Like that. Yeah, right into that. Why not? Right? There's plenty of railings that do something like that right there. And snap it. There we go. Oh, sweet. Look at that. This is beautiful. Now, what are we going to do about this right here? I think I'm going to have to turn off return. And we need to go... No, I need to do this oddly. It's snapping. So we need to turn off return. And, oh, so it... There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Okay, wow. Nope. 3. Okay, we need to go 3 like that. It's kind of out a little ways, isn't it? It's not well, you know what? No, that works. That works. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. Okay, so if we slide it over. Oh, nope. Right there. Page up. Slide it on in. Page up a little bit more. Like so. We should be able to get away with this. I think it's going to work out all right. So if we go page down and get that just inside, and then push this forward, like so. That feels pretty good to me right there. I think so. So let's try this. Let's snap that, and then if we use our arrow keys, we should be able to slide this over and mimic it identically over on the other side. That is, of course, if everything is, you know, perfect. It's Rising World. It's almost a perfect world. I can look down a little bit more. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, it's just about. Let's go that way a little bit. Just there. There we go. Like that. Oh, sweet mama. Look at that. Look at that. Railings on the side. What, can I fall off? Oh, no. I cannot fall off. Ah! It protects me. Protection, protection. Absolute 100% protection. Very wonderful. Oh, this is going together much better than I thought it was. I was kind of driving down the road today, coming home from work going, okay, so how are you going to pull this one off, radio? How are you going to pull this off? Pfft, like this, easy peasy style. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's do this guy right here now. Okay, and probably should start down here. And we're going to go in this way. So hit Control. I'm hoping this is going to work. Let's see. We'll see. Page down and forward. Page down. I feel like that's probably pretty good. I wonder if I'm going to be able to fall off of here. If not, that's good. That's a really good thing. How are we looking here? We did line these up with each other, right? What if I bring it over this way a little bit? I know it's not centered on the post, but this is supposed to be kind of a rugged little post type thing we're doing here too. So, let's go. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way here. I would like that to go a little bit further that way. That might. Well, this has got to be taller, so we're okay. Let's do that. Control, return, like so. Bingo, just like that. Oh my God, it's gonna work. Shrink this down. Shrink it down. Shrink it down. We're gonna shrink it down until we can't see. Until it'll hide that. Okay, we're too far. Right there. Kapow. We're gonna throw that right there. We're gonna throw that one right there. I know it might be too tall. It might not be, but it looks pretty darn close. They said close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Don't believe it for a second. What are you doing? Just behave. What are you? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, I see. User error. Can you believe that? User error? I've never heard of such a thing. User error, I don't believe it. I gotta see if I'm about the right width here. I think that's a little too big. I think that's about right there, huh? We can find out real easy. Control, slide it on over. Whoa, that is way too big. Page down. There we go. That works. Okay, so let's spin this around. Stretch it on out. Excuse me. A little tickle in my throat. Let's see here. That looks pretty good there. We'll go like that. I bet I've got a little bit of a gap right here too, huh? So okay, so what we got to do, we can actually snap that in. Hit Control, and we'll have to put a small piece in there. No worries. Spin this around. Control. Let's check and see. Does that look about right? Maybe a little page down right there. Page down again. Yeah, page down right there. And then we can slide this on over like that. Come over, come over, come over. Like so. I think I might need to come back a little bit. No, maybe not. It's looking pretty good right there. All right, so Control, and let's shrink this way down. Way down, as far as we can go. We're gonna fix this little piece here, and then we're gonna get our final little pieces on here. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, right there, hit return, pop, just like that. Nobody even knows it even happened. You didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay, now we're gonna shrink these down even more. And how big are these right here? These are pretty tiny. You guys like this one here, so we're gonna do that. Holding down the Shift key and arrow up. That's going to get us in there. How many of these do I have in my inventory right now? Wood log. Oh, I've got quite a few. Okay, quite a few. All right, let's do this. And we're going to come across. Oh, I see. That's right. We got to turn it until we have it go the right way. Oh, back a little bit. This should be just about right here. Okay. Now let's come back here so we can see kind of what our gap is. It's always dangerous to go back and do these kind of things because you kind of lose what kind of a gap you were putting in. I'm going to say that looks about right there. Bam, just like that. Awesome. And we're going to... Oh, hold on. There we... Oh, I got to turn this again. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because we got to do that side down there too. So let's go ahead and do... let's turn it. 1, 2. Is that enough? Nope. 2. Nope. 1. 1. There we go. That's perfect. Just like that. Okay. And... Oh, gosh. I'm pushing Q. I've done that several times today with a crowbar in my hand. I'm dropping it in that tall grass. It's like, oh my God, I'm never going to find this thing. I did find it. Twice. Twice now. That's how amazing I am. It needs to go back a little bit further, huh? It's just a little too far out this way. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. We're doing it. We're finishing up the patio. I love it. Let's get over here. Is so awesome. I love the way that snaps together like that. Okay, so now we're going to come down here. Oh, I got to turn it. I got to turn it. There we go. And we're going to come across this way. Can you do some more? Or am I... Oh, I'm down to 8. What is that all about? 8 of them. All right, we need a bunch more. Oh, just go for it. That's all the wood I've got in my inventory today. Sun is getting ready to go down. I kind of like to have this done before the sun goes down. Like there. And yeah, we'll go all the way up against that there this time. You are going the wrong way again. 3, 4, 5. 6 turns, huh? Okay, now I know. Oh, that top beam does not quite look right. I've got to It's not in all the way. We need to come back and make sure that goes in all the way. I thought it was. I'm just holding down left click and dragging, and then you use the arrow keys plus and minus to decide how far you want the gap to be. Obviously this is a little bit shorter than the other ones. Well, I made a whole bunch. Wow, I'm burning through those, huh? Need a few more. Oh, man. Glorious sunset on our balcony. Nice. Max it. Max it. Bam. We're done with that. We're taking it. We're taking them all with us. I've got my headlamp on, so we should be good to see. Let's get this wrapped up. Let's do it. We're going to be able to say we are done with the majority of our balcony. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, isn't it? Looks good. I like it. Let's go over here. We need to spin this down, turn it around, shrink it all the way down, and then beef it up. Like that. Willing to bet it's at least one more. Oh. Like that right there. And return. Like that. Bam. That takes care of that problem right there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Okay, that's nice. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. I know, it gets dark and I'm like, oh, it's dark out. But, you know, all you have to do is take a sleep. That's all you got to do. I am running. Oh, boy. We'll worry about the upper balcony later. I don't want to cover it, though. I think we talked about that already. I want the upper balcony to stay open, but I'm not quite sure if we finished all the work up here either. No, see, we need to run a rail across there and down that end, too. Most definitely. I wonder if I jumped in the water if it would kill me. I don't know. For a different time. Okay. Inventory. I have an empty hand. Oh, we need a drink of water. Oh, by the way, you guys mentioned to do the 2 slats. Pure genius. I've got to do that. I'll do 2 slats. I'll make 2 of these or 1 more of these, and I'll do the slats here and put the gap in the middle here. It'll look better. You're right about that. So I'll fix that up. No problem. Thanks for that idea too. It's really a great idea. All right. So here we are, strolling down our balcony, off the patio, off the back of the house. We are going to need some cross timbers in here to give these guys looking like a little bit more support. We got to put the pylons down below. Do you guys mind doing this kind of tedious stuff with me? Just let me know. If you don't want to, I can finish all this up on my own, but I feel like it's kind of the building process. And as I mentioned earlier, there's all kinds of different people coming to the game and finding it. So that's why I talk about hold down shift key, left arrow, right arrow, because people can figure out every episode just kind of how to do it. Instead of doing a tutorial on how to build on this, I think it's better and easier just to do it that way. But if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind having you guys with me when we finish this up. I know it's not exciting, but you know, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I love the finished product. Like right here, we still have to do this. What am I doing? Let's see here. We're going to go here. We're going to fatten that up. And then we're going to stretch it all the way out. But let me know. We'll do some cross beam sections in here and some pylons, and we'll just make it look like it you know, further belongs here. Snap. Snap. Are you all the way in? He's actually in far enough, but we could bring him all the way down. We are going to put stone down here, so it works. Up here. There we go, like so. And so. That one's all the way in. This one here is not all the way in, though. There it is. So if we never come back with stone, we are embedded in stone for sure. Earth to wood contact. It's never a good idea. Termites just love that. So anybody who's a contractor builder there knows you cannot have earth to wood contact. It's not a good thing. I know that's stone, but still, it's not a good idea. But there you go. Look at that. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. We have stairs. We have stairs. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with that. I'm really happy with how that looks. What do you guys think? Huh? yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button for me, and we'll do it. If you want to, we'll finish working on this project together. We started it together. We should finish it together. I think one more episode, we could have everything fused together and done, all the railings completed, get some lighting along the path and stuff like that. It's going to be beautiful out here. I mean, that's really, wow, I love it. I think it's great. We've got this nice tiered staircase that comes all the way down to the rocky beach. And then we're going to have our greenhouse over in this area here. And it doesn't matter what the ground shape is. We could just put stone down, and we've got that, I think it's called like a tilled earth block. We could put those in, and it's going to be this perfect garden. And we'll make an oasis down here out of it. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think it's awesome. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.